I love living in LA because you learn a lot about yourself. Before I started working in the dispensaries, I've pretty much gotten fired from every single job that I've worked here. I know, shocking, right? It's not me, it's Los Angeles. Like, I've been fired from, like, serving jobs, bartending jobs, account managing jobs. Someone let me be a substitute teacher. Want to know what job I haven't been fired from? Blow job. I quit, but I've never been fired. Thank you. My dad loves that joke. I also like living in LA because you get mistaken for looking like famous people. And I was getting off a plane in Burbank, and this woman turned around and she was like, "Whoa, you look like Casey Anthony." I was like, "You mean that girl that brutally murdered her daughter?" She's like, "Yeah, but she's so pretty."
What's up, man? You guys having a good time right now? Yeah? Are you guys ready to laugh 7 times? That's why I'm here, dog. What's up? What's your name, man? Steven? Cool, man. Steven, you ever vote for Donald Trump? Did you? No? Not even once? I'm kidding, man. I know you didn't. Somebody voted for that motherfucker. Because he won. And that's how winning works, man. It's fucked up. All my friends on Facebook are upset now, you know? They say, "I'm gonna punch Donald Trump in the face." That's my friends, they say that. My friends are hipsters. They live in Logan Square. You gonna punch the president? You can't even look your dad in the eyes, bro. Go home and write a blog about being an introvert. I'm gonna be real embarrassed if my whole 5 minutes is just you guys laughing, you know?
So I'm Asian. I lived with my mom for a long time because I'm Asian. I'm a comic, right? So I just milked that free rent shit. Anybody do that shit right there? Like, if I fucking live with my mom long enough, I could like buy a brand new Honda or something like that. I don't know. But then I won last comic standing, and then I moved out because I needed to get some depressed white pussy. You know what I'm saying? Is this a church group? I just lost you guys on white pussy. This guy's a traitor. But I moved out, and unfortunately, my mother moved in with me. That's what I won. People, they're like, "What'd you win from last comic standing?" It's like, I won a Vietnamese mother cock blocker in the kitchen. That's what I won. Anybody tried living with Asian parents? Of course you guys, because it's the worst, man. You can't bring anybody home. Look at you, huh? She's just waiting at home with a visor on her face. She's got fucking napkins she stole from McDonald's. You can't hang around with any other race and be cool when your parents are stealing napkins from McDonald's, you know what I mean? Napkin, huh? McDonald's, that's right. 1,000 napkin here, 1,000 napkin here. We win. I'm going to have it my way, that's right, huh? I just come. I come home, she's a visor. She's on the. Seriously, I try to bring my white friends home. She's chopping chicken on the floor. You guys ever see your parents do that? We're on some type of fucking Anthony Bourdain special or something like that. In a fucking third world country. Look at that, what the hell wrong with you, that huh? Why the white girl, that huh? There's like a counter right next to her. She's chopping chicken on the floor, like we're in fucking Vietnam with dirt on the floor.
I'm a nurse. Nobody cares. Cool. I'm off duty. I feel like no matter what you do, though, people always want to hook up. Which is cool, because I grew up in a household where you could tell where people work based on what there was a lot of in the house. Like, we didn't consider it stealing. It was like hooking the family up. And my brother worked at McDonald's. We just had a refrigerator full of apple pies. Then my sister worked at FedEx Kinko's. We had different color resume paper just stacked up to the ceiling in the living room. Then when I became a nurse, I followed protocol. I brought home travel size everything: lotion, body wash, baby powder. Pretty much the whole welcome to the hospital kit. I turned into the Oprah of the family. I brought home patient belonging bags full of goodies for everybody. It's like, Mr. Johnson, you in a coma. You don't need that iPad. You're supposed to be resting. But it's crazy. People always want hookups. My mama called me at work today and was like, you think you could bring home a couple cases of flu shots for your sister baby shower? We just gonna set a table up and you could just do your thing. You want me to administer flu shots at the baby shower? Well, you could put them in the gift bags if you don't want to get the shots. I was like, what? My mama boyfriend asked me for a stem cell transplant. It's sad that he needs one. But what's fucked up is the fact that he thinks that I could bring one home. I'm like, sir, you don't understand the severity of your condition. You don't want nothing I could put in this bag. Thugs be asking for extraordinary things, so thugs always, you want this shit. I had one dude was like, hey, you think you could bring a brother the clear machine home? Not the clear machine. He was like, yeah, ma, you know, the reviver. Clear. You need that defibrillator?
Who saw Black Panther? Who watched Black Panther? Black Panther, of course the black people did. Look, if y'all didn't, look. Black Panther is my favorite movie I've ever seen in my life. I didn't watch it, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't see it though. I've only gone to see it once, and it was at the premiere. And honestly, niggas wouldn't shut up. Like, they kept talking. I'm like, niggas, shut up. I'm trying to watch the movie. I didn't end up watching it. I didn't get to see it. But I tell everyone it's my favorite movie because if you're black, you know that's what you're supposed to say. You love Black Panther, you gotta walk around. When someone's like, Black Panther, you gotta be like, Black Panther, nigga, I watched it. Friday, watched it. Boys in the Hood, watched it. The reason I brought up this to the interracial couple is simple. I want to say, did you guys go watch Black Panther?
I saw it by myself.
I know you did. Because I know you're not taking the white girl to see Black Panther. Because let's say you take the white girl to go to Inglewood, you go to Inglewood and all the black girls are looking at you like, forever, nigga. Like, it's awkward. But what's more awkward? What's more awkward?
I just met her though.
Oh yeah, you just met. I get it, player. Play on, player. Yeah, you saw the movie before. This shit came out yesterday, nigga. Like, what do you mean? Look, let me explain something to you. You can't. I'm one of you, bro. I'm not one of her. You can tell her shit. Like, no, I just need to use your credit. Mine's under construction. It doesn't work like that for me. I know the truth. I just want to know, what's more awkward? What's more awkward? If you took her to watch Black Panther in Compton, or if you went with her white family to watch Get Out, which one would be more awkward? Which one's weirder? Like, because in Black Panther it's like Wakanda forever, but in Get Out, it's like when the something place happens, and if her father reached over and was like, hey Jamal, popcorn, like you'd be like, no!
Speaking of my girlfriend, she got the new iPhone X recently. Anybody else here shell out $1,000? Who has the iPhone X? Nobody? Nobody's as stupid as my girlfriend? None of you got suckered in by that payment plan? We're like, oh yeah, you put $300 down now, and then you sign this contract that's not a contract, and then you pay like fucking $400, and you're like, wait, hold on a second. Is this still $1,000? Who here's like, fuck the iPhone? I have a droid. Who has a droid? You have a droid? You have a droid? All right, you people with the droids, you are not fucking cool! Get an iPhone! Get a goddamn iPhone! I don't want to have to look at a green text because you want to be different. Get an iPhone. Do you know what happens to us iPhone users when you send us one of your shitty little green texts? It throws off our whole goddamn day. Jesus Christ. I can't send you stickers. Do you know how many group chats you've ruined? Get an iPhone. No, we can't. Exactly, we can't even FaceTime you. No, to be honest, it's probably for the better. You don't want to associate with those people. You could be texting me the most important. You know what? You can be texting me to come over for a blowjob. If that text comes through green, no thank you. Listen, this is what happens. iPhone users, when you get a fucking green text and you weren't expecting it, doesn't it like throw you off a little bit? Aren't you like stop for a second? You're like really quick.
Did that go through?
You're like, what, green text? What the fuck? All these questions just come in your head. Am I not connected to the Wi-Fi? What kind of phone do you have? Am I gonna be charged for this text? Get an iPhone! I'll tell you one thing that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they make $1,000 iPhone, $2,000 iPhone. It could be a $3,000 iPhone, sir. $3,000, you nod agreeingly. $3,000 iPhone. One thing will always remain the same. Siri will never be able to understand my mother. She speaks with a very heavy Middle Eastern accent. She also talks to Siri as if it's an actual person there. Here's an example of my mother trying to use Siri. Siri. Please giving me directions to farmer's market. Now routing route to Neiman Marcus. Siri. I say farmer's market. You are not phone smart? Now routing route to Kmart. Siri, you are not listening to me. Now downloading from iTunes, Despicable Me. I'll like go up to my mom later. I'll be like, hey mom, how's the farmer's market? I didn't go to farmer's market. I go to Neiman Marcus, so I spend all of my money. I have to put stuff on layaway at Kmart. Came home, watched Despicable Me. That's a pretty good movie. Well, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. At first, he not want the kids, but he keep the. It was very nice.
My dad was a good dude, man. I say that now because he's a good dude now, and you just forget shit. Like my dad used to smoke crack, like a lot of crack. He was good at it, and he's like a professional. He used to tell me, shit, I'm not a crack addict. I am a drug user. I was like, that's not better, fam. But I didn't know when I was younger that his drug use used to make him do weird shit. Like I would call him and ask him questions, and he would give me the answer that would get me off the phone the fastest. Didn't make any difference to him whether that shit had anything to do with what I asked him. Like I called him one time, I said, hey dad, how come we have different last names? He was like, yeah, the tie goes to the runner, and hung the phone up. The fuck does that have to do with our names? Sir, that's a weird ass answer. And he never corrected that shit. My mom used to spank me, and I feel like she had a disadvantage because I used to really like my dad because he never spanked me. And as I'm older now, I realize that's because he wasn't there. But some of that shit was traumatic. Like one time when I was 12, I got a D on my report card, right? Now I know going home is gonna be bad, so I walk home real slow, and I'm shuffling my feet, and I'm praying for her to get in a car accident before I get home. Not some old permanent shit, just like, you know, something to keep her in the hospital for 9 weeks so I can bring that grade back up before I get my ass whipped. So I get home, and I'm like, well, she's gonna make it home. I have to think of a plan B, and my plan B was to change the D to a B with a pen. Huh? She came home, I delivered that shit with a flourish. She was like, let me see your report card. I was like, and I thought I had it for a second. She read it, she was like, A, B, Scott, A, oh my God, B. Boy, what the fuck is this? I was like, that's a B. She was like, you think I'm a motherfucking fool? You better get your simple ass upstairs and take your pants off. I was like, okay. And I go upstairs, and I'm doing the sniffle thing before you already get there. So I get to the top of the stairs, and the angel pops up on my shoulder. He's like, hey, fam, you bigger than her. You don't have to take this shit. He's like, you are right. I'm physically dominant. And then one popped up on my left shoulder, and he was like, hey, your mother's an Ethiopian immigrant. She'll fucking kill you and won't give a shit. I was like, he almost got me, fam. He almost got me. And then he was like, hey, man, fuck that weak shit, man. He being a pussy. He was like, why would you call me weak and a pussy? Like, pussies are weak. Pussies have babies and then snap back into place. You should have called me weak-ass balls, because if you have some balls and you just graze them motherfucker be knocked out for 2 hours. Why won't you call me weak balls? And he would say, see, that's that dumbass feminist shit. And he was like, it's called intersectionality. Read a book. And while they were arguing, my mother came in and swung the belt. And I was like, this is rude. Why she gonna interrupt their argument? So I caught the belt. And oh, shit, I done caught the belt. But I'm cool, I got my angels, they got my back, right? So I look at my angels done disappeared, these little motherfuckers, weak ass balls. So now, I look at my mom, she look at me, she was like, shh, I'm gonna call your daddy. I'm not bigger or taller than him. But I thought about it for just a second, I was like, you know what, if I let go of this belt, there's a 100% chance she's gonna kill me. But he's still getting high. There's only a 50-50 chance he's gonna answer the phone. Fuck it, call him. I don't give a shit. Call him. Call him right now. You wanna use my phone? You wanna use it? Call him. I don't give a shit. I'm not letting go of his belt. Call him. And she called him. This motherfucker answers the phone. My poised, dainty mother loses her shit. I've never heard her like this. My mom was like, let me tell you something about your little punk ass son. I was like, oh my God. So I guess his little balls to drop. I was like, first of all, you wait late. That shit happened like 3 months ago. She was like, this motherfucker balls to drop because he had the nerve to bring home a D. You know I slapped the shit out of him for a C, but a D? A motherfucking D? I should have punched him in his dick as soon as he walked in the door with that bullshit. Second of all, this motherfucker nuts to drop to the middle of his thigh because when he came home with the D, he ain't even have man enough balls to do this shit. He gonna change the D to a B. A motherfucking B. This simple motherfucker used blue ink on a black report card. I should have knocked his ass the fuck out right then. Third of all, his nuts are dropped all the way down to his knees because when I go upstairs to tear this motherfucker ass up, he gonna catch the belt on me. I should have tied that motherfucker around his neck and knocked him out the goddamn window and choked him to death. But instead, I called your punk ass. So what the fuck is we gonna do about your son? And my dad said, the tie goes to the runner and hung the phone up. So shout out to my dad.